All right, pageant patrons. I don't know what to say right now. I had high hopes that um, Nikki would be able to get into the top 20. Even with the difficulties that she had, I figured she could at least get in the top 20. So, I mean, I was watching it. I mean, and as you can tell, when she came out, she introduced herself. She looks really good. Um, I don't know. It just seems like I don't know. I talked before about the about her Beyonce hair, and her hair just looks frizzy here, and so and I know that's not a big issue, but when you know, or from what I've been reading in the comments, but if you know the owner of the pageant has a bias or something against the Philippines, then what you have to do is you have to be so good, you have to be above board. I mean, so that you don't have any reason not to be in the top 20 and then eventually go to the top 5. And so here's what I'm talking about. And I have to be honest, this is really my one of my first pageants that I've watched all the way through. At least this season, I've watched all the way through, and kind of watching the candidates and being more observant of the candidates, and then subscribers and comments and stuff saying, "Hey, look out for this, watch out for this." So this is sort of one of my first ones. So my hopes were high that Nikki could at least, with the comments that I've gotten and trying to glean everything, my hopes were high that she would be able to make it into the top 20. And so when you have the issue of one, I mean, man, that's okay. And so, but when you have the issues that Nikki had during the contest, one, the whole flag controversy. Two, she was late because she had a wardrobe malfunction. And those are two huge issues in itself, because that gives someone a reason to vote against you or not to move you forward. And I know everyone had high hopes for Nikki. Hell, I did too. Because one, she's gorgeous, she's young, and she's pretty, and overall, it's Oh, and I forgot, she also had that fall. Excuse me. She also had that fall off of the stage after the evening gown competition. And so if someone doesn't like you, they can put all of that together and then automatically not move you forward. But you have to be, I just think you just have to be so on board and so professional and so on top of everything, because everything matters and you know that everything matters. And so I just think that you have to be above board. And it kind of saddens me because they put, I was watching some of the top 20, Miss France. She barely made it down the step. I don't have anything against Miss France. She's gorgeous, but she was just unenergetic when she came on stage. Miss Angola, Miss Nigeria, I knew they were going to make it in because they were just so energetic. Nikki has that same energy, but we also don't know some of the if they're looking at everything, we don't know every single solitary thing. I'm all the way here in the US, and I'm just trying to do my due diligence and do my research, and just do as much as I can over here. And so, but my focus was on Nikki. My focus wasn't on Miss Uzbekistan or Miss France or Miss Angola, Miss Nigeria. So my focus was really on Nikki. And that's why I say it's a little bit it's sad. I won't lie, it is sad, because I had high hopes that she could overcome those obstacles and make it into the top 20. So I am probably because over here in America it's about 8:30 or so in the morning. So I am probably gonna go to work. I'm not gonna watch the rest of the competition. I'll make a reaction video about the winner, just to make a reaction video. But it, just kind of sad that Nikki did make it in, because she seems to be, very intelligent, very smart, very sexy. But what I've been told, if you know that the pageant owner does not like your country, then you have to be so above board in every single solitary thing that it gives that person a reason. It doesn't give that person a reason not to move you forward, because you're so good at what you do. And the good thing is, Nikki, she can go to a different international pageant if she so chooses, and so she's already been trained in the Filipino way. But if she decides to go to another pageant, I would just tell her that if you know that everything matters, something as simple as that wardrobe malfunction, get up earlier, put your clothes on a little bit earlier, just to make sure that everything fits. The flag, something as simple as that, make sure the stick is on the right side. And that probably was not her fault. I don't really think that was her fault. Okay, I just don't. But I think that because she didn't notice it, that was attributed to her. The fall off the stage, that I think that was just an accident. I really do. It wasn't done intentionally. But again, if everything matters, then you really have to, even your walk, you've got to be very careful about how you walk. Now, naturally, hindsight is 2020. We're all talking about that. We're all upset that Nikki wasn't even in the top 20. And I can't remember what country, Myanmar or somebody got, they had more people to call in. So the power of the people, I think that's what it is, power of the country or something like that. That's where everybody calls in and say, hey, whatever. And so she didn't win that. So, Philippines, if you're going to be a powerhouse in everything, then I guess you pick and choose which pageant you want to be a powerhouse in. I don't know. So, but right now, MGI, I shall bid you adieu. I'm going to go to work. Peace out.